today is day number 8 of my beginner strength training series. We're really going to be concentrating on those glutes and those hamstrings today. Timer's going to be set for 45 seconds of work with 20 seconds of rest. There's 8 movements. You're going to do each move for 2 rounds before you move on to the next one. Then at the end, we have a 2-minute burnout that's really going to activate those glutes and hamstrings for you. Equipment-wise, if you have a band available, we'll be using that. If not, you can just use body weight. There's some moves we're going to be just using body weight today. You also want to have a variety of dumbbells available. We want to be lifting heavy so that we're getting tired at the end of each of those sets. Other equipment, you're going to want either a chair or a bench, a mat. Be sure that you're warming up your entire body for at least 5 minutes before we begin this workout. But if you're ready to go, let's start lifting. Okay, we're ready to begin. We're going to start with our band, if you have it. So you're going to put it on just above your knee, about an inch above your knee. We're just going to do banded side steps to start with. So be down in this squat. We're just stepping to the side, tap, stepping to the other side. Now the goal is to try to stay down in this squatted position the entire time. However, if that's too much for you, just come out of it for a second, try to go back down into it. This is a great way to start a glutes and hamstrings workout. It kind of activates them, gets them ready to work. Good, get 20 seconds rest. I'm gonna do that one more time through. All right, get into position. I'm gonna get ready in that squat position. Let's go. Now as you're doing these steps, you also want to pay attention to those knees. You want to make sure that they're not coming in like this when you're stepping. You want to be pushing that band out the entire time so your knees aren't caving in. Now they make different resistance strengths. So you could start with like a light resistance so that gets easier for you. Today I have a medium one on. They also have a heavy after that. Almost there. Good. You can take that band off, put it to the side. We are going to use it later. Now we're going to be using just one weight for this. It's going to be a slow sumo deadlift. So your toes are going to be pointed out for this one. Weights right in front of you. We're going to be squatting down. Nice and slow. Pausing at that bottom. Pushing back up. Again, a very slow eccentric movement here when you're going down. Pausing. You're going to stand up a little quicker than you are going down. Now I am using a 15 for this because I'm only using one weight. However, if you're just starting into this strength program, use a 3, use a 5 till you get used to this. Nice and slow. Pausing at the bottom there. Pushing up. Really extend through those inner thighs. Okay, you get a 20-second break here. We're going to do that one more time. Again, make sure you have a weight that's going to be challenging for the second round. I want it so that your muscles are like, ooh, I can't do this anymore. Or you need to drop down to a lower weight. All right, here we go. Nice, slow. Pause. Stand back up. Also keep those shoulders back. I don't want you really rounding over like this for this sumo deadlift. Those shoulders are staying back. Good. If you haven't done much of the strength training yet, use a very low weight, or you can even try this one body weight until you're ready to work up. Put your shoulder blades against the chair or the bench. Toes are pointed up for this hamstring thrust. Going down. Really push through. I want you to really push through those heels to try to extend all the way up so you're in a flat line here. Get a 20-second rest. We're going to do that one more time. All right, point those toes towards the ceiling. We're going to push up here, lower down. Now the farther you have your feet out here, the harder it's going to be. So find that good range for yourself. Everyone's going to be different there. Are you really pushing through at the top there? Very good. All right. We're going to move on to Romanian deadlifts. I'm going to go to my 10-pound weights here. Grab one that works for you. That's going to be challenging for you. So you're going to want to have your weights in front of you. You're slowly going to be lowering down. Keep that back nice and flat. Stand back up. Make sure that your legs are fairly straight on this one. I don't want you really bending them like this. Nice. Smooth movement. Now you're going to kind of work up to a range and depth there as well. When you're first starting, you're probably not going to go down quite as far. Alright, you have a 20-second break. You're going to do one more set of those. Again, play close attention to your back. I want that back nice and straight. I don't want you to hunch over like this, okay? Keep those shoulders open. Let's go. Lower down. Stand back up. Keep those weights nice and close to your body the entire time. Good. Make sure you're doing a weight that's good for you. Yes, I can do, more than 10 pounds. I'm showing you kind of what a beginner level looks. Now for some people, that's still only 3 to 5 pounds till they work up. Good. Now we're going to get to a hamstring bridge. So no weights on this one. You're going to lay down. This, you're going to be in a bridge position, and you're extending your heels both out, and then back in. All right, here we go. Push up into that bridge, heel out, and then back in. Now on this one, the farther you have your legs out, the harder it's going to be. So if you need to just do a very tiny step at first so you get used to that, build those hamstring muscles before you actually extend farther out, then do that. You're doing that pretty slowly. All right, you get a 20-second break. We're gonna do it one more time. All right, bridge up, heel out, heel in, heel in. Good. This is a lot more challenging than it looks. It looks like a pretty simple movement, but it actually uses a ton of muscles, even into that low back. So if you are feeling too much in your low back, then do smaller steps until you can work up to those greater ones. Very good. Okay, so you're going to work on some step-ups next. So you're going to use your bench or your chair, or if you have a box, you can use those. We're going to stick on the right side first. So you're just stepping up and then back down. All right, let's go. Now I am having you stand all the way up on this one. Sometimes we'll only do like a half, but this one we're stepping all the way up, tap, and down. You should feel that almost right away because you already worked the back of those legs. All right, we're gonna do the left side. All right, so you're stepping up with that left side. Okay, let's go. How are those glutes and hamstrings feeling? Hopefully warmed up, activated. Okay. You're still gonna need that chair or bench, so just set that to the side. One weight for this one, or body weight if you're still working up to it. This time we're gonna do a hip thrust versus a hamstring. So again, you get to about your shoulder blades on that bench or chair. You're gonna be pushing up and then back down. Difference here is that you're really pushing through those heels, but your toes are down and not pointed towards the ceiling. Good, make sure you're pushing all the way up there. I want you to get that full range of motion. All right, 20-second rest. You have one more of those. All right, are you ready to go up and weight yet? Hopefully. If not, you know we're working up to that. your neck is feeling a little strained from holding it up. Great job. All right, we're done with the weight. Move your bench or chair out of the way. Now this one, we are going to do a bridge, hamstring bridge without the walkout. I lied, we are gonna use the weight. Now you can do this body weight, but if you're ready for it, add the weight. This one is going to be toes pointed up. You're gonna be pushing up and down. So very similar to the hamstring thrust that we did on the bench, but now we're gonna be doing it in the bridge on the floor. Staying on this one, if your legs are out a little bit farther, it's going to be just a little bit tougher. Good, okay, 20-second break, we have just one more. Then that's our last move for the regular part. We're going to have a 2-minute burner. We're going to be using your band for that one if you have it. All right, heels down, toes up. Let's go. Really be pushing through those heels and squeezing those glutes every time you raise up. You're almost there. All right, now you can put your weight to the side. If you have that band, I want you to put it on. You can do this strictly body weight. This just adds just a little bit more resistance, so it helps build that strength without adding weight to the movement. First one is going to be glute bridge into an abduction. So we're going to do this for 1 full minute. Push up, push out, and then back down. These aren't real quick. Again, there's different resistance and the different types of bands. So make sure you have one that's all good for you versus a light, medium, or a heavy one. For beginner level, I would suggest probably your light one. So make sure you're pushing through those heels as you raise up to that bridge. Really push out to those side walls, back down. All right, we're gonna go to the glute quick abduction. So your bottom is down for this one. You're just pushing them out, nice quick little pulses. This is really gonna burn those glutes that you have already worked out through the whole workout. Woo, mine are burning, are yours? Push, push, push. Quick, quick, quick. towards you a little bit, and then straighten those legs. One more time. Straighten. Good. We're gonna turn over, tuck one leg under you, then lean forward. If you can fall all the way to the mat. Switch those legs. Good. Now I want you to push up into that downward dog. Try to get those heels on the floor. Really feel that stretch from behind your calf all the way up through your hamstrings. And then slowly kind of alternate back and forth. Hold that. Slowly roll up. All right, let's go. Keep those legs nice and wide. Reach towards an ankle. To the other side. Now I get a lot of people who would ask, now why did I just do a full workout strictly on glutes and hamstrings? Strengthening that muscle is so important. Go to the middle. That is going to help prevent injury to your low back as well as your knees, especially as you age. Slowly roll up here. I want you to go into that nice deep squat. Go back and forth. So yes, strengthening those is very important. If you're an athlete, it'll also help your quick response time. It'll quicken your running time. Hold on to a ball here. Just stretch to the front. Other side. Great work today. I will see you back here tomorrow for day number 9.